Getting ahead.
And so much about Yasuo in the matchup is abusing the mobility advantage because you want to take advantage of this Gnar when he's in mini form. Yasuo has always been this counter pick because you get to go in for these concentrations, not restricted by cooldowns.
And Ambition has to flash.
What we're trying to do is split the map and say Peanut starts enemy blue buff, so Ambition will go to SKT's blue buff, and they're fighting now.
And a knock-up right there to the chase. And do they have what they need to knock down Kube? He's going to go for the wall, flash over it. But he's now late to lane, flashless. And
With all that raw AD from the BF sword, you can start winning trades. Around mid lane, Faker's trying to win a trade.
Crown not willing to burn the ultimate as Peanut is coming around, but going to kite away cleanly enough. Here comes the knock-up, the ulti across the flash over the wall, though, and not a lot of damage going to go towards Faker. The re-engage is not going to be much.
He's playing, and he's often introducing new mid lane picks as well. Let's see what happens here.
Introducing Huni to the mid lane as well, looking for a pick out of that with a knock-up. The chains of crowd control land in beautifully. First blood comes in for SKT.
It is perfect here from SKT's side. Actually, we might get a fight.
Good body slam, but look at the burst damage out of Ambition with the ulti. Thunderlord's adding in as well. The chance of a TP for Kube canceled out, forces
Through Cole and a big leader for the team. He's not always the most active jungler early game.
And this is a little risky for SKT. They don't have summoners on bot.
flash to the knockup. They're going to go for bang on this one. Look at the damage up, but he's got no way out. Ambition traps him in, but look at the damage back from Faker. He just survives the entirety of it. And
TP on this Gnar here. SKT, yes, they get the one Drake, but no kills at all. Cuba, he knows he's trying to get away as fast as possible.
Realm Warp comes in, they're committing to it.
here comes the attempt there, right behind, gets back over the wall, the flash to get away, and he's got a long run ahead of him. Up and down the river, the bot lane's nowhere near, running away from Peanut.
All flashing!
They're gonna keep up the chase there, and they get the slow!
The ult is gonna land pretty perfectly there, rooted in place, that's gonna be the kill. Faker getting the second.
Roams with the jungler, that's gonna be first tower now for Huni in the top lane.
Willingness to blow these flashes, and Peanut getting just in range for the slow landing on his barrel, sets up the perfect ultimate there. Linkube was about to go for the hop, but didn't have it in time, and they're able to...
Often they want Ruler to get this turret here.
EQ's down. Mickey uses to run away a little bit. The flash chases in, looking for the trade, but in comes the duel, and look at Bang! What? And he does not have a way out for this one. The flash was already used. Barrier buffers some time. In comes Crown, and they're going to find their first kill of the game. Kube staying alive as well. The chase forward. They got the root into Faker. Samsung Galaxy. The flash tornado. Core JJ secures a double kill for
a five-man fight.
Sure, but who's going to bring a second member to a one-man fight and knock down around?
There are a few wards behind SKT, but Samsung not in a position to fight.
The Slam Explosive Cast does not do much, though. The ults are down. Here comes the re-engage once again for Ambition. Wants to add the damage. Look at the blade, Colorado Ruler. Do they have the
my God!
triple knockup? The follow-through for Gilbert. And he's going to fight for help, but still one death comes through. The suppression comes in. 4 kills already. One man stands alive, and he's going to fall. The ace for Samsung.
And yet we are watching Samsung turn it around. 2 fights in a row.
Credit Ambition for his shot calling, but makes
To lock up the SK Telecom backline. And you can see how good that feels for Cuba himself to follow.
And this is the player that got counter-picked SKT.
Especially when you play against champions without dashes. There were no flashes on the side of Bang and Wolf. So end of the draft. Paid off big time in this team fight.
See now bot lane starting to fall, but
The Monsoon to disengage after the ulti is over, and that's where Huni's built. How it's been a rough split for him, but as long as he can click R in,
they made it all the way to the very top of it. And here, you saw them get Peanut in for the next one.
look at Ambition though, looking for a potential fight.
Also 6,000 gold lead. They could pull the trigger. Kuve's here. Knock up, not quick gonna land on Peanut. Gonna trade the flash for an ultimate. Cataclysm is down. A zoning silence. Now is there going to be a re-engage? Kube on the chase, but Peanut's got nowhere to go as Kube flashed to the other side of the barrel. 2 more autos. Doesn't land the clock or the iceberg or whatever it is.
Waiting for that big knock-up. Oh, Faker's ulti.
Round number 2, not going to happen thanks to the silence. And there was just no way in the vision. If you had it or not, it didn't matter. As Baron Nash has been secured by Ambition. 2 straight clean pickups. Here comes the Blade Color. Really going to get low. Redemption gets some health back, but the fight might still continue. Ambition waiting on the wings. Does not go in.
Samsung able to utilize the health that they chunked out of Peanut and the...
Under siege, Samsung Galaxy. We've seen this before.
Yeah, Baron number 2 is the key to open up the SK Telecom base. Brick by brick, Samsung Galaxy.
Now the second inhibitor taken with the turret gun. There's no reason to defend SKT. Back to lick their wounds as Faker clears the bot lane. The rest of the team sits by the Nexus. Cowering behind their structures for a bit of solace to be the one that the inhibitor turret falls. And if it does, SKT once again likely to retreat without a structure to fight back for them.
And QSS is now ready again on the side of Ruler. Peanuts flashes up, another big one for that potential fight. But Cordier is so far back. Look at this, he's playing so safe. He knows he could be a target.
Cannot be found. A few more attacks will knock down the inhibitor. The flash forward, looking for the play, not going to get anything for themselves. Huni blocks off a little bit. Here comes the Cataclysm, and it could be just that for SKT as they're forced to retreat the Realm Warp just to buy some time. The Quicksilver Sash gets rid of suppression, but it does mean the damage comes through. Two Nexus turrets left remaining as one kill has already come through. Samsung Galaxy hoping to knock down these bricks and build that foundation of greatness. Faker silence, the flash for the knockup, but no kill to come through just yet. The turrets fall, and the Nexus in front of their eyes as well, looking to snuff them out as another kill comes through. Kube transforms back, and Samsung Galaxy are one game away from greatness.
They can see the finish line, but so many teams have been up 2 games against SK Telecom and been unable to finish. Samsung have a lot of room to work with though, because this is actually a 2-0.
Exactly, it is very rare we see someone go up 2-0 against SKT. First game, they won the early game.